Hey friends, what's happening? What's going on? What's shaking? Well, this is Andy coming to you from here at my Daily Fun Club headquarters one more time. And it's Monday, and yeah, here we are. We're back to a brand new week and ready to have some fun. Today I'm going to tell you about a couple different things that, first of all, the instrument that I'm holding right now is a really great one, and I want to share some of the cool facts about this instrument, and also talk about the amplifier that I'm playing through. First of all, the bass. This is a P-bass copy, and it's one that I put together under my Ghost Bass brand name, if you want to call it that. It has a Warmoth roasted maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard on it, Shaler tuners. This is a lightweight alder body that I got from Gamma, and with a purple metallic paint job on it. This is a vintage 3-ply Tort pickguard. It's a really good Tort. You know, not all Tort is created equal. This one has some nice orange and yellow in it that I like. Nordstrand NP4 vintage correct pickups in it, and the Babicz full contact bridge on here. I'm using my strings, which are the Black Diamond 500M 45 to 105 nickel round wound. Of course, my Tsunami cable. I don't mention my Tsunami cable enough, but I'm always and only using Tsunami cables. And same thing with the strings, Black Diamond strings. I've been using Black Diamond strings exclusively for over 10 years now. And the amplifier that I'm playing through is the GRBass, the Italian brand GRBass. This is the ONE800 head and the GR212 cabinet. This is a Neo cab with custom Celestian 12-inch drivers in it. It's a nice lightweight cab. Very, very powerful and loud and punchy and clean and tight and everything that you want a cabinet to be, this cabinet does. It's a beast. And so is the head. And it's a 4-ohm cabinet, so it's really making the it's really making the amplifier give its full potential. So this bass turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with it. It has kind of a natural, old school sort of slightly different to like a vintage P-bass, in the sense that it has this roasted maple neck, which is a little bit brighter, and it has the Babicz bridge, which kind of, it's not as much, it doesn't take as much away as like a high mass bridge does. If you want a real P-bass tone, you use a vintage bent metal bridge. That's how you get the real P-bass tone. As soon as you start putting bridges on that add mass, you start taking away that low-mid personality that is a big portion of what the P-bass sound is. You start gaining some low fundamental tightness, and you start gaining some sustain, and you start gaining some other things. But you start getting away from the actual true sound of what a Fender Precision bass always, the authentic sound. With the Babicz, it's about halfway there. It's not as much as the high mass, something like Leo Kwan Badass or something like that. This one is a little bit more, what's the word? It's not that influential. It still sounds pretty natural. It's a great bridge. It's got nice soft edges on it, so when you're palm muting and stuff, there's nothing there to gash you. And I just love these Babicz bridges because they split the difference. If you go to a high mass, you definitely go into a certain place, a little bit darker sound. And if you stay with the vintage, you're definitely it's going to be mid-rangey, low-mid bite and snarl. This kind of splits the difference. And the pickups that are in it, the Nordstrand NP4, make any passive P-bass sound better. They just do. Obviously that's a really high dynamic where I'm really digging in and really kind of mashing on the strings and really forcing a lot of sound down into those pickups. Also grinding the strings on the fretboard. Now I can turn the tone down. That was at the tone all the way up. Tone halfway. This is the tone all the way up. I kind of like it at about 80%. Right about here. There it is. So there you have it. I couldn't be more happy with this GRBass bass rig. It's fantastic. You know, they custom made it for me in this blue color that I love, and they'll make it in any color that you want. That's a cool thing. It has all these different LED readouts on it that it'll do. You can use them or not use them. You know what I mean? And a couple people said, you know, that they don't like the LEDs, and that's fine. If you don't like the LEDs, just turn them off. And the built-in tuner, one of the functions is a built-in tuner, and everybody likes that. You know, it's a perfectly functional thing to have on there. Built very, very well in a really stout, sturdy steel chassis, and I love the way the pots come through the front of the chassis and then are bolted down with washers, lock washers and nuts that really hold them pots in there really good. There's no flex or wobble, and they turn. They're hard turning pots. You know, that tells me that's going to last a long time. You know, this thing is so sturdy. You know, the chassis is like this cast steel, and you know, I don't know, it might add an extra, you know, 3/4 of a pound or something to the weight. You know, it's not heavy though. Oh my God, it's only 5 or 6 pounds or something, but it's worth that extra pound or whatever of steel that they put into making this thing so sturdy, you know. And it's got these kind of laser engraved, you know, the name on the side and on the top. Freaking badass amplifier. I love it. I'm getting some more stuff from GRBass very soon, and I'll be able to show you a lot more from them. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching all the videos. I hope that helps you, understand a little bit about the bridges. The vintage style bent metal bridge is always gonna give the most authentic Fender Precision sound. And then as you go to something like a Babicz, it's gonna kind of get a little bit darker, but not that much. And then if you go to a regular high mass bridge like a Leoquan Badass or something along those lines, it's getting darker and it's starting to eat some of that low mid growl and bite that the P-Bass is kind of famous for. So, at the same time, it adds stability if you play with a pick and you really hit it hard, and there's a lot of benefits to the high mass, and this Babicz is just a fantastic design. It's unlike anything else. Very stable, very sturdy, no slop, no sway, no lift, no click, no string popping out of the saddle. None of that bullshit happens at all with this bridge and most of the high mass ones. The old ones, that's what they're prone to. The saddles and the poles can have some slipping, and different things like that. But it is what it is. Everybody has different tastes. Some people swear by the bent metal vintage ones, even the ones with the threads on them. It's like a threaded. It looks like a threaded. It's not an actual scooped out saddle. It's just a threaded piece of steel. I think those sound great. But I like them all. They all do something cool and they all do something different. This bass turned out really good. Really happy with it. Super, super lightweight. And yeah, and more to come with GRBass. All right, friends. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching them all, and we'll see you next time. Peace.